Is Guadeloupe France's best kept secret? We've got just a couple of days to find out. This Caribbean archipelago of 400,000 people, tucked in the heart of the Lesser Antilles, blends French finesse with Afro-Caribbean soul. Basse Terre, with its volcanic backbone and thick rainforest, feels more alive than most cities I've ever known. And if it looks familiar, it might be. The BBC's Death in Paradise films right here, in Pointe-à-Pitre. Though trust me, it's even more surreal in real life. This island doesn't just impress you with postcard views, it draws you in, with waterfalls that roar through the jungle and rum and cuisine steeped in centuries of Creole tradition. I didn't have much time, but I made it count. From the wild trails of Basse Terre to the smoky seals of old distilleries, this wasn't just a getaway, it was a revelation.
This will be quite an interesting experience because we are in Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe is like a butterfly divided in two main areas, so you have Basse Terre and Grande Terre, and one is greener than the other. So where we are right now, we have this cascade, and you can hear the water just flowing right next to me right now. It's very nice because it's not like you're in the middle of the jungle. You have this pedestrian walk, everything is prepared for you to come, feel safe. It's not dangerous in terms of finding animals or something that can hurt you. And I bet you can hear now in the background either some animals or the water flowing. It's a very warm day, by the way, so I do recommend wearing a cap, taking a lot of water with you. Now there's quite a lot of people here enjoying having fun. The power the water must have. I cannot wait to deep inside.
5 minutes, that's all it takes to reach Cascade or Écrevisses. And boom, you're face to face with a rainforest waterfall that looks like it was ripped from a movie set. Come early before the tour vans roll in and you might just have it all to yourself.
This is one of the waterfalls, but you can keep going this direction and you'll find another one eventually. This is where we have to cross. It's very slippery as well, so when walking here, make sure you have the right shoes. So I was saying, quite a lot of people coming here. We're gonna take a dip in the water, which is gonna be maybe a little bit cold, but a good contrast from the beach.
This place feels so remote and peaceful, it just brings the kind of zen that makes you forget that Wi-Fi or society are even a thing. Guadeloupe's got plenty of waterfalls scattered across the island. This one, it's more like the gateway drug.
Just came out of the waterfall. I don't know if you can hear me with all the noise from the water. It was amazing, absolutely gorgeous. The water is not that cold, and you can actually stand underneath the water and people are going down, coming back up. It's not that strong, but it hits you like a punch. If there is a paradise, I bet it looks like this.
Cascade or Écrevisses is the most accessible and maybe the most loved. The water comes down from the Corosol River, cool and clear, even on the hottest days. Locals come for a deep tourist pose for the "I found a paradise" shot, and the jungle is just quietly watching everything unfold.
So they have another area, just a little bit further down the road, which is still quite a lot of people. Just take a look at the size of this leaf.
So nicely done.
And a lot of places where you can do your barbecue. A little bit more further into the forest than the sound of the birds. I hope I get to see some animals, some wildlife. I saw something actually. Oh wait, I saw something. I'm not sure if I captured that. It was like an iguana or something. Maybe we can find it. I think there's another one there. Not sure if it's like a mammal or a reptile. I think it's there again. It looks like some sort of squirrel or something like that. Kind of blind, so I could not see what it is. Apparently they're what's the translation? They're very cute animals. Whoops. Another great spot. For barbecues, it smells really good. Someone was having barbecues here. There's a couple of people there listening to some nice traditional music. What better place to do a barbecue than here in the middle of the forest with the mongoose?
Driving through Guadeloupe, you'll pass golden beaches, banana plantations, and pastel-painted villages that look like someone's hit saturation boost in Photoshop and never looked back. Nearly 400,000 people live across this island, but you would never guess it. First stop, Pointe-à-Pitre. We're skipping the spice market, not because it's not worth it, but because we got our eyes set on Basse Terre's market later in the trip. Along the harbor is the Caribbean center of expressions and memory of the slave trade and slavery.
Next to the memorial for slavery. Unfortunate things happened. I was mugged in Basse Terre, but I hope it was a one-off, because usually it's a safe place. And probably just crazy guy. Thing is, locals came to help. I basically was with them until the guy disappeared because he was waiting for me to get in the car, and the moment he was gone, I just got in the car and drove. I hope I can get some local food today. It's very quiet on a Sunday, very, very quiet, but let's see what we can come up with. I'll have to leave the camera here in the lockers. I cannot show you around. It was 15 euros to visit the museum, plus 1 euro to leave the bag here, which I'll get back later. See you later. So that was the museum. It was open after all, so things are not that quiet, and I already found a place where I can get something to eat. Yeah, if you don't know anything about slavery trade and slavery abolition here in Guadeloupe or the Caribbean in general, I do recommend. It's very interesting. I had no idea that Freemasons were involved as well, and that Napoleon was such an asshole. I knew he was an asshole, but not that much. It will connect you deeply, these experiences. Really hope you guys get to come here and learn a little bit more about these cultural aspects of Guadeloupe. I think I keep saying Guadeloupe, but it's Guadeloupe. Although the name Guadeloupe comes from Arab, which is very interesting. So Christopher Columbus in the 15th century came here, and he was the one that gave the name to the island. But I think Guadeloupe in Arab, it's a word with a similar sounding that means hidden river. That's what I got from the expositions. Yeah, it was yesterday I got mugged in Basse Terre. So, big story short, this guy just came to me asking for money to exchange, and me thinking good of people, took my wallet out to exchange some cash, and he just took some 10 euros out of me, and that was it. Someone said hello, I think. Right here. And well, this place seems to be open. And it's a boulangerie, so for sure they're gonna have some bread or some snack, something to eat. Let's go and check it out. Check what they have, but I'm gonna ask permission first to use the camera. Bonjour. Bonjour. Qu'est-ce que vous avez que c'est bon pour petit déjeuner?
Petit déjeuner?
Oui.
Mais le poisson. Voilà, tout ça c'est fini. Hein?
Ah, c'est fini.
Là, il reste le sandwich, il reste des polkas.
Ok.
Mais les quoi, tout est. Ça c'est fini.
C'est.
Une tartelette?
Oui, une tartelette.
Oui, une tartelette?
Oui, oui. 400. 5. Wow. Oh, merci. Tartelette was 450. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Have a nice day. Bonne journée. Bonne journée. Au revoir. I was trying to look for something local, but I didn't have anything. Some croissants with chocolate that were over, but I got what tartelette? 4 euros. That's insane. My God. I think it was way too much. Let's get to the car, see something else around. Someone's partying. Hello, hello. Wow, I'm really having my tartlet, but it's actually quite good. There's a bug. Well, quite a few bugs that already took a bite. You can see. I might have eaten a little bit more extra protein. Okay, so I found this tiny hidden beach behind an hotel. It's called Plage de Bas du Fort. It seems there's all kind of water activities here. I see jet skis, I see boats, I see canoes, and there's a few hotels and houses behind me. So it seems like this is the perfect spot to stay, unless you don't like staying next to the beach in a tropical paradise, which makes no sense at all. This is more like it. Some nice music, some good vibes. Though, by the way, you have to be very careful here if you're staying under the coconut tree, because like literally a coconut can fall on your head. And that's the perfect spot for an Instagram picture. You can see it. Place to see it under the palms tree, the coconuts, the ocean in front of you in the Caribbean. Man, how perfect is that?
It's Sunday in Guadeloupe, which means most establishments are closed, including apparently my hopes and dreams. No ice cream for today.
Went to this place called Chez Doudou to have some Creole food, which was really well rated in Google. Actually, it smells really good. I have fricassé. I will have to ask them because I have no idea, and see how my French goes. We're gonna sit here outside because it's super hot inside. I can tell you it smells really, really good. This food here, it's a mix of Indian with Creole and Caribbean mix, which is very interesting. The place looks really cool. Looks empty, but there's at least other two people inside having food. Very hard to communicate, but I think I got my beer at least. Guada beer, the beer here traditional from Guadeloupe. Order some fish in sauce. Let's adjust this a little bit more. I ordered already. C'est bon? Ok. Merci. Yeah, I already ordered before in the kitchen. Smell in here smells like good food. Beer from the island. It's soft. It's a soft beer. They have another one which is Guada Volcano, which is a bit sweeter. It's also very nice. We have music and good music. No, this is a vibe. Yeah. Our food just arrived. Now they just brought me this. Wow. It looks like an habanero or chili or something. I'm not gonna touch my eyes after this. It seems like cassava, plantain. The rice is nice. It's rice with beans. Okay. Oh wow, it's really good. Let's see the fish. Let's pour the sauce. The spoon. It's better. There it goes. Oh, it's really good. But it's not spicy. Well, it is a little bit. And the fish is kind of like a tuna. It's like a tuna flavor, but very soft. Must have some, I guess it's some palm oil, perhaps. Oh, wow, I barely touched the pepper with a spoon, and it's spicy. Okay, this is something. So all this sauce I'm gonna pour on top of the rice. All of this sauce I'm just like grabbing and pouring here. It's gonna be good. Oh wow, amazing.
activating my blood vessels. Oh, I love it. And the cassava is really good. Kind of like a potato. Different flavor, a little bit more starchy. Wow. Chez Doudou. I recommend it. Come here. Won't regret it. But it made my day. Feel much happier now. So the rice is a little bit more dry, so that's why I'm adding the sauce on top, but it's delicious. I'm gonna finish this. Like 1,000 mosquitoes started biting me. I'm gonna pay. This was an amazing experience. I'm gonna congratulate the chef because this fish was insane. 22 euros, the whole thing. One beer and that dishes of fish.
The spice market empty, streets silent. Guadeloupe takes Sundays very seriously, so we packed up and headed back to Basse Terre to try again tomorrow.
So today I have no idea where I'm going. Honestly, I had no time to investigate. My plan is to go to the market, not the Saint Anne market, I think that's a bit touristy, but a Basse Terre local market and a Rum Distillery there, which I hope will be open and ready to take visits.
This pigeon, unusually chill around humans, almost too chill. Turns out it conveniently came from the Pigeon Island, so basically it's local royalty around here. Probably flew to check if I had a few snacks.
I think it's around 9 a.m. Things are coming alive now. There was not that many people in the beach. The businesses were closed, but now I see everyone just arriving and opening up their businesses and getting ready for the day ahead. So it looks like a very busy beach. For 1 second there, I got scared. We're doing the tour in the distillery Rum Bologne. Man, I ran out of charge in my other battery. Now I had to run to get it. The tour just started 3 minutes ago. They don't speak English, but I think I found a nice group that's gonna help me.
Journey begins with freshly cut sugarcane, brought in straight from the fields. Simple and full of potential.
Basically what they're doing here is cutting the sugarcane, extracting juices from the sugarcane, and this techno music that you can hear in the background is the machines doing the whole extraction. Noisy, and you can already detect the smell of the rum or the sugarcane juice here, so it actually smells like rum already. Wow, even the floor is vibrating with the machine.
Next, the cane is pressed with heavy machinery. The result, a sweet liquid, the pure essence of sugarcane, ready to start the fermentation process. After fermenting, this liquid is distilled, concentrating all of its flavor and strength into what will eventually become rum.
So I wasn't expecting this, is just pour rum on my hands, so I guess this is the final process. It was intense, really hard to talk there. Now we're going to another cycle, another process.
Back at the plantation, different cane varieties grow across the hills. Each one contributes its own unique character to the final rum. It's here where the craft actually begins, not in the bottle, in the fields. In the barrel room, time takes over. Rum rests in oak casks, slowly deepening in color and complexity. The wood breathes with island air, shaping every drop with patience. Tasting begins with the youngest expressions, light, crisp, almost floral. It's unaged, straight from the still and surprisingly smooth. The kind of rum that doesn't try too hard and doesn't need to. Judging by my face, it clearly made a solid first impression. We also tried the traditional punch, unmistakably Caribbean.
Préparer les papilles. Ok? Ça va aller, ça va se passer.
Then moves towards the older, more layered rums. Coffee beans help reset the palate between sips.
So these are the old ones, and 42 degrees. A little bit stronger, but also a little bit more tasty. Wow, I hope I can drive. We tried at least 5 or 6 varieties of rum, from new rum brewed to old rum. I can say like rum is much better than what I expected, because I've never tasted rum before like this, old rum or rum from the Caribbean, and let me tell you, it's quite something. I'm gonna take 1 bottle for tonight and one of these, maybe this one, hat for the day. Who knows, maybe I go in I walk and I'll need it, so it's gonna come with me. So we got this very fancy bottle of rum, the white rum. What? Very touristy, just embracing the local tourism culture, and I think it suits me well, don't you think? I'm heading to the market. I'm probably going to the Waterfalls with that group that I just met. They're very cool. The guy was translating everything to me. Wow, it's very windy suddenly. I bet it's gonna rain. Like, it rains here out of nowhere for 5 minutes, then it stops. I'm gonna get in the car, you're gonna get driving. Bye, see you there. Current stop is gonna be the Basse Terre market. Local market. I think it's a little bit too late already after all the rum. It's been a while. They open at 7 a.m. so it's already around 10ish, I think. But there's still people, still alive. Some people are just like taking out all the coconut to the truck. Most probably coconut they peeled before for coconut water.
The Basse Terre market is one of the oldest in Guadeloupe, open daily except on Sundays. Here, vendors sell everything.
So yeah, Marché de Basse Terre, where you can find literally anything from punch, from spices, fruits, vegetables. Less touristy than Sainte-Anne. I think Sainte-Anne is the one that people go more often. But you can still find, you know, the typical touristy things. I like to take something home as a memory from here. I don't know what yet, but let's try to figure out what. Nice, I can take a small memory. Bonjour.
Pour manger fille à caprice.
This is cute. This is very nice. I like this one. I think I'm gonna take something like this. Sanqueron? Do?
Oui, 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 oui.
So.
Longtemps que vous faites job, vous n'avez pas trouvé. C'est l'argent.
Oh, merci. Ici. You get a nice bag, everything.
Et oh,
Merci.
tout le temps pour apprendre bail.
C'est très joli.
Oui, c'est très joli.
I don't know if there's any bargaining culture here or not. Man, I just pay the €5. It's fine. I see the prices of everything are very European here. After all, this is part of a French colony, so you don't feel this shock of being somewhere so far because of that. But yeah, you can use euros, €5, and I think I'm getting a memory from here. Tiny, but still a memory. Just walk a bit around the area, see what's out there. I have no idea. Video, YouTube. Oui. Huh? Wow. I mean, yeah, a guy with a camera here is not that common, especially with a big one. I have the Sony ZV-10 with the microphone, with the Delgrès and everything, so it calls attention. But I think it's okay. It's a safe place. I know there's a fort which I want to see. I must not forget that I have my car parked there. I have to come back. Fort Delgrès. It's going to be our next stop. It's a French fort. I don't know how far it is. Très chaud. Tous les jours, très chaud.
Tous les jours. Bon comme ça. Hein?
Ah, bon, c'est bon, yeah, ouais. Vous acceptez seulement l'argent pour payer?
La carte?
Ah, la carte. Ah, en 88. Oui, 180. Non. Tout. Ah, oui. Ah, c'est le thé. Oh. Ah, c'est ça.
Du sucre?
Sorry?
Sugar.
No. Je suis very sweet. I don't need sugar.
Yes.
Sucre. J'ai le sucre en ma.
C'est dans la
Merci, monsieur.
Merci. Dans la mer, tout en bas là, tu peux filmer tout en bas là.
Oui, pardon.
Tu peux filmer tout en bas là, la mer en bas.
Mais j'ai allé à le marché,
Ouais, le marché, ouais.
j'ai allé à le Rum Distillery. You may be asking yourself, why am I having coffee when it's hot? Actually, my theory, let me see if you can see me better here. My theory is that it will cool you down if you drink something hot. Also, it starts to rain out of nowhere here for 5 to 3 minutes. And I was starting to feel the rain. I was like, no, I'm gonna get inside because if it starts raining on me, I'm gonna get soaking wet. C'est là mon professeur de créole. Comment va?
Ouais, comment vas-tu?
Comment vas-tu?
Café.
Café, comment vas-tu? Café. C'est comme café.
Pas café.
N'est pas café, no? N'est pas café. This man just put a smile on my face. Very nice person. Okay, he told me that to go to the Fort Delgrès, it's very far, it's very hot. I'm like, je suis fou, c'est très chaud. So let's get back in the car and let's go. My battery is not lasting that much because it's very hot, and the hotter it is, the worse.
Guadeloupe has produced many iconic figures, like the renowned writer Maryse Condé, whose statue now stands proudly in Basse Terre. But today we're heading to meet another one, Louis Delgrès, a hero of resistance whose story is etched into the very walls of the fort that bears his name.
A nice story of resistance in the fort. It's called Delgrès because Delgrès was the one in charge of the resistance against Napoleon's forces that wanted to reestablish slavery here in Guadeloupe. So he was fighting in this fort. He fought till the end. He ended up getting surrounded in a sugarcane plantation, and instead of forfeiting, he decided to blow up the entire plantation. A final act of courage and resistance. This fort is named in his memory. Beautiful story that I was actually unaware about. People are still paying homage to him. He's now seen as a national hero. It's very well deserved. Heading to the waterfalls. This was a very quick trip. There's not much I can show you because I don't have permission to be recording here. But yeah, a very interesting story. Got to know a little bit more about the island. I'm very happy I ended up coming here in Basse Terre.
Our journey now takes us up to Guadeloupe's most iconic natural site, Les Chutes du Carbet. I'm heading there with a couple of new friends I met at the distillery.
Did you get any mosquito bites? Because I bet it's gonna be packed with bugs. So if you guys need, I have this. First waterfall. Shitty weather. I hope you can see it there in the distance. Tiny little ant in the distance. That's a waterfall.
Okay, hi everybody. Today we're with Carlos and our team. We're going to waterfall. And we're going to waterfall, so I hope you will enjoy it.
But before we get there, let's rewind a bit. Getting here wasn't exactly a walk in the park.
Okay, there's a lot of mongoose here. I've seen a lot of, I think, mangust, you call it, yeah. Mangust. It's like a rat.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. So let's keep on going. I need to save some battery because I want to show you as well where we're heading. But so far, this is the middle of the jungle. We can already see water, so I bet the waterfall, the first one that I said, that's the easiest to get, is probably behind all this foliage here. And as you can see, like, the path is clear. You won't get lost. Man, and it feels really warm here. Like, the humidity levels are super high, so I'm all sweaty, super sticky. I have my mosquito spray. If I didn't have mosquito spray, I would be all bitten by now. And here is Erwan thinking what he should say to the camera. He's being very camera shy.
Me?
Yeah.
No, never.
This was a 20-minute walk, so I guess around 40 minutes to get from the parking to the waterfall. Okay, let's get there.
Okay, so here is the first waterfall, and that's where we're going because we have no time to go to the second one right now.
That's perfect. This is steep. Okay. I don't know what I just saw. A crab, crawfish, I don't know, something that bites, for sure. Are you giving him a weapon? Ça va? Oh, Wow, I mean, even with the fog, it's an amazing view along the way. Well, like these tiny ponds, but worse than this. You're going to the first waterfall. That's like 1 hour going up. We're going to the spot. I think it was 20 minutes from the moment we started going to the stairs. So we must be nearing it.
Hey guys, so after one big hour of walk, here is the waterfall. This is the second biggest waterfall of Guadeloupe, and take a look at it.
I mean, what else is there to add, right? I think he said everything. Everything he said.
These 3 waterfalls, located in Guadeloupe's National Park on the slopes of the Soufrière volcano, drop from heights of up to 115 meters. The second fall is the most accessible, with a viewing platform just 20 minutes from the trailhead, while the others are tucked deep into the rainforest.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the waterfalls. You can see both of them here. So here's the end of the video. If you liked it, please think about subscribing, liking the video, and put the notifications on. I go.
You got the message, guys. Bye!
Bye!
Ciao!